yeah. Oh, oh. But them no sabi say na road you dey grow. See no dey grow the same day you plant am. He go take your root for that before light go show. I never see him yet, but I still dey go. I feel they underground now, but I go soon grow. See no dey grow the same day you plant am. He go take your root for that before light go show. I never see him yet, but I still dey go. I feel they underground now, but I go soon grow. I don't spend last card, I don't hustle tire. But result on they tangle like key wire. People they jolly, but I they work like tires. Still I they grind, make you know end for yawa. Them no see the sleepless nights. Them no hear the prayer where I they beside. Shabby is go call me for posty day. As long as I they breathe, I don't go sweat. Them feel like say I too the slow. When I go the right script, I know. If you they test me, make I grow back. But I go wait till blessings go flow. See no they grow the same day you plant am. He go take your root for that before light go show. I never see him yet, but I still dey go. I feel they underground now, but I go soon grow. Yeah, them they young guy, where the cash you they chase. I say no panic, grace, no they worries. Now drop by drop, they full of the vest. And a patient, but they bring the real taste. I know they watch another man clock. Cause if it no be my time, I no go knock. Delay no be denial, now he don't stuck. And when he open, he go loud like shock. I no go quit, ain't got day. I still dey build each day. If I fall, I go pray. Now my Lord go make way. See no they grow the same day you plant am. He go take your root for that before light go show. I never see him yet, but I still dey go. I feel the underground now, but I go soon grow. Hey, yes so, I dey underground they grow. But one day I go blow, I go grow. Hey, hey, hey. I go grow, I go grow, I go grow, I go grow, I go blow, I go blow, I go blow, I go blow, I go grow, I go grow, I go grow, I go grow, you go grow. I'm walking barefoot, yet I feel like I'm asleep. The doses I took, now feel the high in me. I felt like in order, but in reality the system is broken. Drug is insanity. Thought it was fun weaving. No, I got it wrong. No, I got it wrong. Help me, please. And it'll make it on. And it'll make it on. And it'll make it on. I'm addicted, high in it. I'm so in it. Show me how lost in me. I feel like I'm being entrapped. What happened to me? I'm addicted, high in it. I'm so in it. Show me out lost in me. Allah, just show me the path leading to you. Thought it was fun weaving. No, I got it wrong. No, I got it wrong. Help me, please. And it'll make it on. And it'll make it on. And it'll make it on. Yeah, all of me cannot deny these bills. I am in chains, in severe pains. I did this to me. All I want is to break free. Ya Rabbi, show mercy. In you I believe. just for me. I'm addicted, high in it, so in it. Show me how lost in me. I feel like I'm being entrapped. What happened to me? I'm addicted, high in it, I'm so in it. Show me out lost in me. Oh Lord, just show me the path leading to you. I gotta call on him before this hard rock kills. I know I'm wrong, I say Allah, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. Don't wanna die like this to purify my soul. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. Don't leave me to myself, save me from this hell. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me for real, to purify me. Forgive me.
Not be every place you gotta stay. Sometimes to walk away, not the real power. Carry respect and commot with peace.
Them will cheer you when you rise, but you chime on. Celebrate you now like you be their person. But once you quiet small, them will shift. Even the ones where smile feel they drift. You they try too much, you they force them just to please people we not even rate them. Don't be beef, just give yourself sense before they start they move like say you be nonsense. No be pride, no be fear, just protect your peace, make your way clear before they start to drag you low. Sometimes to leave they make you glow. Know when to leave, know when to stop. Walk away before the ovation drops. No be for all, I be you, but they fall. See finish, you no good at all. Know when to leave, know when to stop. For everything we go up, go surely drop. People will hail you, go soon have you mocked. See finish, you no good at all.
My guy, then go see finish on the run you straight. But now God get the final say. As for me, I know the vex, I just the watch.
Today then they shout your name with pride. Tomorrow now whisper, them go hide. If you overstay wahala fits land, them go switch on you fast like say nah brand. You be person of value, no be toy. Know your words, no they chase for noise. Better to move when that time still there than to wait till your shine fade away. No be say you the vex, but too much presence they cause neglect. Disappear small, make them reason. Your value they show when you know the frequency. Know when to leave, know when to stop. Walk away before the ovation drops. No be for all I be you, but they fall. See finish, you no good at all. Know when to leave, know when to stop. For everything we go up, go surely drop. People will hail you, go soon have you mocked. See finish, you no good at all. Worship to step away. No pride in overstay. You gave your best, now rest. You no need to impress. Now wise person they know when to leave. Nobody who shout past they win. Respect yourself before them try you. See finish, you no good at all.
My guy, I don't hear my own. If you like, make them see you finish. No worry, your body go hear am. One Records.
شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا
لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Emeritus Alhaji. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Haji, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
If I'm right, it's close to 20 years you've been performing Hajj and Umrah with Hajj Mabrur Ventures. What's so special about Hajj Mabrur Ventures?
Mashallah, Haji Mabrur Ventures has been impacting Hajj operation for the past 25 years. They are trustworthy with top-notch service delivery. They serve their Hujjaj 2 sumptuous meals daily. Home away from home experience. We are accommodated in exquisite hotels close to Haram with Zihara to only sites at no cost.
Alaji, we can't wait. Please have our passports.
Visit Haji Mabrur Ventures today at number 9A Abiodun Fashakin Crescent behind Old Lasu Campus, Idiroko Bus Stop, Anthony Village, Lagos. Telephone 0809-211-3680 or 0813-790-0777. Abuja Fana Business Suit Complex Limited, Suit B42, Yahusa Suya Sport, 7 Busum Close behind AP Plaza off Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent, Musetu FCT Abuja. Telephone 0813-381-8891. Haji Mabrur Ventures. Experience, professionalism and piety.
Alhamdulillah alladhi bi ni'matihi tatimmu salihat wa bi fadlihi tatanazzalu al-barakat wa bi 'awnihi tazulu al-'aqabat. Thumma as-salatu was-salamu ala sayyidina Muhammad bin Abdullah wa alihi wa sahabatihi wa tabi'ina lahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin. أيها الإخوة الأحباء في الله، دونكم مني تحية إسلامية قائلا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Adáwọ̀pẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run fún àǹfààní tí ó tún fún wa lénìí láti tẹ̀síwájú lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní àná. Tí a bá gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ lánàá náà ni Dawrul Ulama. Kí ni ipa àwọn àfáà, àwọn onímọ̀ nínú Islam, wal mu'assasat àtàwọn ẹgbẹ́ tá a dálẹ̀, bóyá ibi tí wọ́n ti ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀sìn ni àbí ibi tí wọ́n fi ń pèpè sí ojú ọ̀nà ẹ̀sìn tá a ṣe máa ṣàlàyé fún wa. Fi himayati al-huwiyya al-islamiyya, láti dáàbò bo ìdánimọ̀ Islam. Àwọn nǹkan méjì tá a sọ yìí, àwọn onímọ̀ àti àwọn ẹgbẹ́ Islam tá a dálẹ̀, kí ni ipa tán fẹ́ kó láti dáàbò bo ìdánimọ̀ Islam? A ti sọ fún wa àwọn wo làwọn àfáà, ipò wo làwọn àfáà wà nínú ẹ̀sìn àwa mùsùlùmí, kí là ń pè ní ìdánimọ̀ ti Islam. A sọ fún wa nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bára wa sọ lánàá. Lẹ́ni pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run, a fẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú at-tahaddiyat al-mu'asira allati tuwajihu al-huwiyya al-islamiyya. Kí làwọn ìpèníjà àsìkò tá a wà yìí tó ń dojú kọ ìdánimọ̀ Islam? Lásìkò tá a wà yìí jọ̀mọ́, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló ń kojú mùsùlùmí, oríṣiríṣi ìpèníjà ló ń kojú Islam fúnra rẹ̀, débi wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mùsùlùmí mi ojú àti gan láti fi hàn kí mùsùlùmí lè mi. Tó bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ń gbà mí tó wẹ́ kí Saheed lórúkọ ẹ̀, ètò ẹ̀kọ́ fi sọ pé Saheed lórúkọ ẹ̀, òun kò ní sọ orúkọ tí ó fi hàn kí mùsùlùmí ni. Tó bá ẹ̀kọ́ béèrè tó bá béèrè kí lórúkọ tiẹ̀, Làbíbà lórúkọ ẹ̀, á wọ orúkọ míì tó máa sọ ni, kọ́ má bàa lẹ́mọ́ kíni, kọ́ má bàa lẹ́mọ́ Islam. Àwa fẹ́ yẹ̀ wò inú àwọn ìpèníjà tó ń dojúkọ wá lẹ́ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí mùsùlùmí, kí gbogbo akájọ gbé yẹ̀ wò, kádẹjọ ṣe àkíyèsí ẹ̀. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ mbẹ̀,
التغريب الثقافي.
التغريب الثقافي. Eléyìí ni ìsọ gbogbo wa di ará ibùwọ̀ oòrùn nínú ọ̀làjú. Ìyẹn la lè pè ní westernization. Ìsọ gbogbo wa di ará west nínú ọ̀làjú, nínú àṣà. Ká ronú bí ará west, ká sọ̀rọ̀ bí ará west, ká jẹun bí ará west. Lẹ́rìí kí ń gbà mí tàbá dóde mùsùlùmí ọwọ́ òsì ni ó máa fi jẹun. Tàbá dé ibòmí mùsùlùmí kò ní lè kí àwọn ọmọ yẹ̀ pé assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, hi, hello, wọ́n ṣe máa kíra wọn nìyẹn. Torí pé kí ni báwọn òyìnbó ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. A ti gbà pé gbogbo tó bá wá látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn òyìnbó authentic ni, ó ju gbogbo kíhun tó bá wá látọ̀dọ̀ ẹnikẹ́ni lọ, kò bá jẹ́ látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run, kò bá jẹ́ látọ̀dọ̀ Ànábì wa Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ìta ń sọ yìí, ó wọlé àfà, ó wọlé ìyá àdínì, ó wọlé bàbá súnà. tó já sí wípé àwọn gan wọ́n rẹ̀ sì ní tó yẹ ká fi máa ṣe fáàrí ní gbogbo ibikíbi tá a bá dé tí ò ń ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ ká fi bò lẹ́wàá rí ọmọ mùsùlùmí lọ́kùnrin tó náà máa dé tìlú tọ́nà kí lélẹ́yìí jásí ni màámi wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe l'Amẹ́ríkà nìyẹn wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe United States nìyẹn kálẹ̀ gbọ́n pa ẹ̀rin ẹ̀díṣẹ́ máa bèèrè bẹ́ ṣe ń bèèrè àdíkẹ́ ọmọ mùsùlùmí mi lọ́kùnrin tóun náà wá mú ṣòkòtò táwọn fi sọ́gangan ìdí báyìí wọ́n ń pè ń ságìn ẹwọ́n ló ń ṣe yìí àmàmì àwọn tá dámọ̀ là ń ṣe léyìí kò sílé tí ó wọ̀ jẹ̀mọ́ ẹwọ orun táwọn èèyàn ń gẹ̀ náà wọ́n gẹ apá kan mọ́lẹ̀ ibìkan ga tánàbí pé ní alkọ́zà tó ní ká má gẹrú ẹ̀ so inú ìṣòro tó dojú kọ ìdánimọ̀ Islam ó ní at-taghrib as-saqafi ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì
تأثر بعض المسلمين بتيارات فكرية غربية بعيدة عن قيم الإسلام.
تأثر بعض المسلمين بالتيارات فكرية غربية غريبة بعيدة عن قيم الإسلام. àwọn mùsùlùmí kan wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó lápá lára wọn àwọn ìkọ̀kánú àwọn òròrí oríṣiríṣi tó jẹ́ àjòjì sí tó sì jìnà bákan náà sí ìwà tí Islam kọ́ wa tá bá wo ayé lè níjàmọ́ àìmọye òròrí tó já sí pé kò bá Islam rárá ẹ jẹ́ ká mú ẹyọ kan ẹ máa gbọ́ ń pè kíní kan ní communism ẹ̀rì àwọn àfáà wa wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ tó pọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ capitalism náà wà ashiyu'iyya wa rasmaliyya nínú ẹni tó bá ń ṣe communism wọ́n tún wá ní tó bá ń ṣe marxism wọ́n ní ìròrí kan tó máa ń sọ kí ní ìròrí náà ni pé end justifies the means ìyẹn ni wípé bí tá ń lọ ló máa sọ irú irinṣẹ́ tá a fẹ́ lò lẹ́rẹ́ lómi ilé ní ó fẹ́ dolówó gbogbo ọ̀nà tó bá wá rí pátápátá ni kó yẹn fi dé ó bá tọ́lọ́run o kò bá tọ́lọ́run bá mú kówó ṣàtìdé ìròrí ni láàrin àwọn èèyàn ẹlòmí torí kó fẹ́ jẹ gọ́ọ̀nà torí kó fẹ́ jẹ chairman torí kó fẹ́ jẹ kánsílọ̀ ó ti gbàgbé pé mùsùlùmí lòun ìròrí burúkú lòun náà tẹ̀lé láàrin lòmí tó pèrè ẹ̀ lọ́mọ mùsùlùmí kò rí nǹkan tó burú ní ká ṣe yahoo kò rí nǹkan tó burú kí èèyàn máa mú gbó ẹ wò láyé lénìí táwọn ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ bá ń ṣe fáàrí wọ́n náà ń fi kólòsì ṣe fáàrí ń gbogbo wá mú tó fẹ́ mú tán ó lè máa larí mọ́ irin kiri ó lè máa larí mọ́ girikiri ìròrí ni tí wọ́n gbà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ẹ wo orun míì táwọn míì ń gẹ̀ léni so ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ orú àwọn òrùlú báyìí tó jìnà sí Islam àti ráwa mùsùlùmí kan tàti jẹ́ kó lápá lára wa lẹ́yìn náà
الانحراف في فهم الدين يؤدي إلى تشويه صورته.
التطرف والغلو ìmá kọjáàlà extremism ìkọjáàlà
والغلو
nínú ọ̀rọ̀ sísọ ìkọjáàlà nínú ròrí Ànábì dẹ̀ sọ fún wa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ó kìlọ̀ fún wa nípa tán pè ní kíni ìkọjáàlà kò fẹ́ ká dìdí ẹ̀ débi wípé tá bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Ànábì gan sallallahu alayhi wa sallam Ànábì ò fẹ́ ká kọjáàlà látàrí òun la tatruni ẹ má yìn mí pa
كما أطرت
كما أطرت النصارى عيسى ابن مريم báwọn Nasara ṣe yìn Jésù pa ẹ má yìn mí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹrú Ọlọ́run ni mò ń ṣe òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run bá ní mò ń ṣe mi ń ṣe gbákejì Ọlọ́run mi ń ṣe Ọlọ́run kékeré bùkátà yín Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè bíyà èmi ò lè bíyà bùkátà yín lẹ́yìn náà at-tatarruf wal-ghuluw ìkọjá àlà nínú ọ̀nà táwọn èèyàn ń gbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sìn ìyẹn náà ń bẹ́nu nǹkan tó ń kojú ìdánimọ̀ Islam nígbàtí mùsùlùmí mi bá rí mùsùlùmí tó rí pé tó ń ṣe ìkọjá àláwà mẹ́ abásá fún wọn pé èmi ò lè báwọn ilé iṣẹ́ o èmi ò lè báwọn ilé iṣẹ́ o adẹ̀wádìí lóòótọ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣe yẹn kò sákọọ́lẹ̀ tó lálàáfíà fún nínú ẹ̀sìn gbogbo tí mùsùlùmí bá ṣe tákọọ́lẹ̀ tó lálàáfíà fún bá ti wà nínú ẹ̀sìn àdépè ní kọjá àlà a sì ní ìpè ní kíni àìṣètò ṣùgbọ́n nínú tó ń kọdí tó jẹ́ challenge ìpèníjà fún ìdánimọ̀ Islam lásìkò tá a wà yìí òun náà ni ìkọjá àlà. ètò tún tẹ̀lé.
الانحراف في فهم الدين يؤدي إلى تشويه صورته.
ó ní ìyàbàrá níbi àgbọ́yé ẹ̀sìn. àgbọ́yé ẹ̀sìn tá ń mú wá ààrẹ tó sọrú ẹ̀rí inú àwọn àfáà ṣáájú, ààrẹ tó sọrú ẹ̀rí inú àwọn àfáà àsìkò yìí, ṣùgbọ́n ìta aṣáàdùn sórí ẹ̀ ni wípé khalif tu'raf sọ nǹkan tó yàtọ̀ sí ti gbogbo tàwọn èèyàn, àwọn èèyàn adẹ́mọ̀ nǹkan burúkú ni. débi pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá bọ́ sórí tẹlifíṣàn, tẹ́ bọ́ sórí rédíò, tẹ́ bọ́ sórí social media, ó ti dàrú mélòó lọ́wọ́ pé níbo la fẹ́ yà sí gan, afẹ́ eléyìí ó sọ eléyìí, afẹ́ eléyìí ń correct ẹ̀, ó nírọ̀ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, gbogbo ẹ̀ ti dojú máwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́. challenge ni tó ń dojú kọ ìpèníjà tàwa mùsùlùmí lẹ́nìí. lẹ́yìn náà
ضعف الوعي الشرعي.
òun náà ni wípé àgbọ́yé ṣẹ̀ríà ó lẹ láàrin wa. ẹ̀rẹ́ lòmí ó mójútédè lágbáwá, ó mọ̀rin kọ, ó mọ àlàádábọ̀lá arọ́bí gbogbo ọ̀nà tó pín sí, bet ẹṣní kó wá ṣàlàyé bá ṣe ń ṣàlùwàlá lásán ó ní lára kò lè ṣe. wá ṣàlàyé ká kírun kádẹ̀ kírun bí ẹ̀ká yẹ kí ó ní lára kò lè ṣe. àìsímọ̀ ṣẹ̀ríà tó láàrin wa ó jẹ́ nú tó ń kojú ìdánimọ̀ ti mùsùlùmí. àwọn àfáà ń gbìyànjú ṣùgbọ́n kò tí ì tó, ó sì lẹ. tó bá já sí wípé èèyàn ẹyọ kan ń kọ́lé téèyàn 50 tán wá ń daléwó, ìjọ onílé yẹn fẹ́ dúró. èèyàn kan ló ń kọ́lé, èèyàn 50 ló ń daléwó, jọmọ́ ìjọ onílé yẹn fẹ́ dúró. báwọn àfáà ṣe ń ṣe wáàsí tó, ọmọdé àfáà ń ṣe, àgbà àfáà ń ṣe pé àníkẹ́sì ń lè yé wa, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó já sí pé igi wọ́rọ́ kọ́ làwọn wọ́n pọ̀jà àwọn tó fẹ́ sọ nǹkan gidi fáwọn èèyàn lọ. ṣùgbọ́n náà jẹ́nu wàhálà tó wà láàrin àwa mùsùlùmí lénìí tó ń kojú ìdánimọ̀ Islam wa tá a pè ní Islamic identity. lẹ́yìn náà
بسبب قلة العلم الحقيقي وعدم وصول الدعاة إلى الجميع.
وسائل الإعلام الحديثة mídíà òun náà ràn wá lọ́wọ́. bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣí tẹlifíṣàn wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe ní àwẹ̀lẹ́wà àbẹ́ ti ẹgbà rẹ̀ ẹwọ́ wà sí tá ń ṣe ń sìn, a lè ṣe wà sí tó bá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí polówó ń sìn, ó lè jẹ́ obìnrin tó fẹ́ gbogbo abẹ́lẹ̀ náà máa gbé sẹ́yìn. ẹ ti gbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run tọ́, nígbàtẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run tọ́ ìtọ́ gbé tẹ̀lé tí ò bá tọ́lọ́run bá mú yín mú ni. àbí míì ọtí náà wọ́n fẹ́ polówó fún wa. àbí nínú mídíà yẹn náà àti social media lásìkò tá a wà yìí, YouTube àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, ìròrí tí ò ti ẹ̀ bá tọ́lọ́run bá mú láwọn èèyàn máa sọ, ìyá máa sọ pé kò sọ Ọlọ́run, á dẹ̀ máa justify, á dẹ̀ máa mẹ́rin wá pé kò sọ Ọlọ́run. tẹnu ẹ̀ bá dùn dáadáa, á rọ ọmọ mùsùlùmí tá tẹ̀lé tá ní kò sí tó ń jọ́ Ọlọ́run jàre, ẹ má dà wá láàmú. èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ alánàbí Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam aṣẹ́wó ni, á dẹ̀ máa sọ̀sọ́kúsọ, ọmọ mùsùlùmí bá gbọ́ pé àṣàṣẹ́wó ti ẹ̀ lọ̀gá yín, èmi ò fẹ́ tẹ̀lé tó jáṣẹ́wó. àbẹ́ ìdíjọ wọn ó jẹ́nu tó ń kojú wa lẹ́nìjọ mọ́ tọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ òfin fẹ́ èmi ò ń ṣe mùsùlùmí o. so ìyẹn jẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n pe àkíyèsí wa sí. kí wá ní ipa àwọn àfáà wa láti dáàbò bò ní tàn sọ yìí? àkọ́kọ́ al-ulama warathatul anbiya, àwọn àfáà náà ló jogún àwọn ànábì Ọlọ́run. in táwọn ànábì Ọlọ́run sì fílẹ̀ fáwọn àfáà tán jogún kí ni jọmọ́ òun náà ni mọ̀. wa indal anbiya, àwọn ànábì Ọlọ́run lam yuwarrithu dinaran wala dirhaman, wọ́n fowó lẹ̀ owó góòlù àbówó sílvà wọn fílẹ̀ pé kan jogún. innama warrathul ilma, ìmọ̀ ni wọ́n fílẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn jogún. faman akhadha bihi, ẹni tọ́lọ́ bá pé kó ní ìmọ̀ yẹn, faqad akhadha bihadhin wafir, Ọlọ́run ti pé kọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bá nǹkan ìpín tó ṣe kí ni jọmọ́ tó pọ̀. so alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ nìyẹn. so iṣẹ́ táwọn àfáà wá gbà ó ní tawdih al-aqidati as-sahiha, kọ́ máa ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn àkídà tó lálàáfíà, ìgbàgbọ́ tó lálàáfíà. in tó sì dájú láti fi ṣàlàyé àkídà fáwọn èèyàn ó ní kí ni jọmọ́ el-Qur'an. ká fi Qur'an ká fi ṣàlàyé ìgbàgbọ́ fáwọn èèyàn. Ibi táwọn àfáà bá ti yára wọn ní mímọ̀ láàrin àwọn àfáà ní kí yẹn wà. Àwọn tí kì í ṣe àfáà ẹ má kó wọn sírú wàhálà yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kó gbàgbọ́ yẹ kí náà ń pè ní ìgbàgbọ́, kó dàgbà sókè lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba àlékiọlá. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ojúṣe àwọn àfáà nìyẹn, tawdih al-aqida as-sahiha. تبع الهوية الإسلامية
أساس عقيدة صحيحة خالية من البدع والخرافات.
nǹkan tá ń pè ní ìdánimọ̀ Islam ìpìlẹ̀ náà ní kí ni ìgbàgbọ́ tí ò sí ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ rárá gbogbo ń tá ń pè ní àdádálẹ̀. So àwọn àfáà tó bá fẹ́ wá ṣe léyìí wọ́n á máa ṣe ta'limu tawhid, wọ́n á káwọn èèyàn ní tawhid.
بيان حدود الشريعة.
wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa ṣàlàyé ààlà òfin Ọlọ́run Ọba fáwọn èèyàn. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ ilé, Ọlọ́run Ọba ò fẹ́ ilé, Ọlọ́run Ọba fẹ́ ilé, Ọlọ́run Ọba ò fẹ́ ilé.
التفريق بين الصحيح والضعيف من الأقوال والأفعال.
ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ táwọn èèyàn ń sọ, nǹkan pọ̀ táwọn èèyàn ń ṣe, àwọn àfáà gbọ́dọ̀ wá máa ṣàlàyé pé ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ yìí o, ọ̀rọ̀ tó lálàáfíà lélẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ ilé yìí o, ọ̀rọ̀ tó lẹ́ni. Inú iṣẹ́ táwọn àfáà gbà ní. Àbí ṣe kan wà táwọn èèyàn ń ṣe, ṣe rí nù ṣe yìí, eléyìí lálàáfíà, ṣe rí ṣe yìí, eléyìí ṣe kí ni jàmáà, eléyìí lẹ̀. Inú iṣẹ́ tí àwọn àfáà tí wọ́n gbà ní. Lẹ́yìn náà, àrọ́dù alẹ́ ṣubuhat. Àwọn àfáà gbọ́dọ̀ wá máa dá gbogbo òrújú padà. Gbogbo òrújú tán lè mọ́ Islam. Pé Islam tẹ́ ń wò yìí o, nígbà t'Ànábì máa fọ́n ká Kùránì ìdá lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún, Kùránì lọ́wọ́ òsì, tó bá ti ráwọn èèyàn báyìí, ṣó gbà mí gbà bó gbà mí gbọ́, tó bá lóhun ògbà gbọ́, a kò gé orí ẹ̀dànù ni. Jọmọ́, tá bá gbé sí làákàyè yan, ṣó bá làákàyè mu? Kò bá làákàyè mu. Àwọn àfáà gbọ́dọ̀ jókòó láti lè ṣe kí ni? Láti lè ṣàlàyé, láti lè dárú ẹ̀ padà. Àbí Ànábì yín, ó ní kẹ́yìn fẹ́yàwó 4, òun fẹ́yàwó 9, níbo ni wọ́n ló fẹ́yàwó 13, ẹ̀rí kó ló jòrò l'Ànábì yín yẹn. Àwọn àfáà gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàlàyé kí ló fà tíyàwó Ànábì fi ju 4 lọ. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàlàyé ìrújú ni tí wọ́n lẹ̀ mọ́ Islam. Àbáwọn ọ̀rọ̀ míì táwọn èèyàn ń sọ tí Islam ò sọ ń pa ẹ̀. Àti gbọ́rí táàfà kan ṣe wá sí wípé obìnrin ò gbọ́dọ̀ lo washing machine. Àwọn míì wá rò pọ́rọ̀ yẹn bóyá nù Kùránì ló wà ní o, àbínú àdìsí ló wà ní o. Ara àwọn àfáà tó ń ṣàlàyé pé irú ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fi dárújú sí Islam lára ni. Eléyìí ò lè jẹ́ ara Islam. So iṣẹ́ táwọn àfáà gbà nìyẹn. Àtàwọn ọ̀rọ̀ míì bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tí ò lákọọ́lẹ̀ táwọn ọ̀tá Ọlọ́run tí wọ́n lẹ̀ mọ́ Islam. Ẹ̀sìn yín ó ní kẹ́ máa fẹ́yàwó ju 2 lọ, kẹ́ fẹ́yàwó jẹ́ ẹyọkan lọ, ẹ̀ ń fẹ́ 2, ẹ̀ ń fẹ́ 3, ẹ̀ ń fẹ́ 4. Irú ẹ̀sìn wo leléyìí? Àwa ṣàlàyé fún wọn. Nítorí òyìnbó ń pè ní polygyny, ta'addud zawjat, ká fẹ́yàwó jẹ́ ẹyọkan lọ. Kí ni Islam sọ nípa ẹ̀? Lẹ́yìn náà, inú iṣẹ́ tí àwọn àfáà wa tí wọ́n gbà tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ wá dá, tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa dọ́rọ̀ padà sáwọn èèyàn lẹ́nu.
Ar-raddul ilmi al-manhaji.
Wọ́n á dá padà ní ọ̀nà ìmọ̀ tó létò. A ní máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tí ò tiẹ̀ dá nǹkan kan mọ̀. Wà á wọnú Qur'an, wà á fi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Wà á wọnú hadith Ànábì wa Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, wà á fi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Fápèjúwe lẹ́yìn àìpẹ́ yìí. Àfáà kan lo ọ̀rọ̀ Warqa bunu Nawfal tí màmá wa Khadija tó mú Ànábì lọ bá nígbà tó kọ́kọ́ rí màláíkà. Àfáà yẹn wá fi ń sọ fún wa yí pé ìyẹn fi hàn wá pa lè yẹṣẹ́ wò. Ọlọ́run wá fún àwọn àfáà kẹwa nígbà tó máa dọ́rọ̀ yẹn padà wọn ẹ̀bẹ́ẹ̀bú. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n wo àkọ́kọ́ al-Bidaya wa Nihaya tó ti kó tọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ́n kà jáde ń bẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn náà àwọn ahadith tánàbí fi sọ̀rọ̀ ká má yẹṣẹ́ wò wọ́n gbé jáde. Tẹ́nìkan ò búra wọn tó ń kálukú dẹ̀ mọ̀ yí pé àwọn tó sọ fún wa yí pé wọ́n ṣe sọ̀tàn yẹn ò lẹ́sẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ àwọn ni wọ́n rí ọ̀rọ̀ ìyànjú yẹn náà jẹ́ nǹkan tá gbọ́dọ̀ gbàgbọ́ yẹ. Lẹ́yìn náà
idharu butnaniha bil burhani shar'i.
Tá bá fẹ́ fi hàn pọ́rọ̀ kan ò dáa, èébú kọ́ la máa fi hàn pọ́rọ̀ yẹn ò fi dáa. Ẹ̀rí tí ṣẹ̀ríà mú wá la máa fi sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tán sọ yìí o kò dáa. Ibo la dẹ̀ ti máa rí ẹ̀rí tí ṣẹ̀ríà mú wá iná al-Qur'an àti súnà Ànábì wa Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam àti ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ẹni ìṣáájú wa. Eléyìí ó jẹ́nú ẹ̀kọ́ tí Islam kọ́ wa. Bákan náà nǹkan mìíràn fẹ́ ká tún lò.
Taw'iyatu an-nasi bi asalibi at-tafkiri as-sahiha.
Ká tún wá la àwọn èèyàn lójú pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀nà ìròrí tó lálàáfíà. Ẹ wo ẹ̀sìn àwa Mùsùlùmí, ó ka ká máa ronú, ó kà kún púpọ̀. Tí wọn náà bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, wàá ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn níbàámu sí ọ̀nà tí Islam fi kọ́ wa ká fi rorí. Inú Suratu Ali Imran, Ọlọ́run bá àlékè ọlá ó pè wá sákìyèsí, ó jẹ́ ká mọ pàtàkì ká ronú. Àwọn tó ní làákàyè ìrònú wọn ló jẹ́ kán mọ̀ yìí pé Ọlọ́run ò dá sánmọ̀ lásán, Ọlọ́run ọba ò dálẹ̀ lásán. So ìwọ náà tó bá wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ, wàá máa gbé kalẹ̀ ní àwọn ọ̀nà ìrònú tó lálàáfíà yẹn àwọn iṣẹ́ àwọn àfáà nìyẹn láti dáàbò bo ìjẹ́ ìdánimọ̀ ti Islam. Àwọn ajá sí pé gbogbo ẹni tó bá jẹ́ mùsùlùmí inú ẹ̀ á máa dùn ní gbogbo ìgbà láti máa pèrè ní mùsùlùmí torí pé nítorí inú Islam yẹn in tó fihàn ní ọkàn balẹ̀ ni. Ó bá làákàyè mu, èyí tí ò bá làákàyè mu á appreciate the fact wípé ìtọ́lọ́n fi ń jọ́lọ́n lé wa lórí olóṣe kíni olólòmbí. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ṣá máa gbọ́rọ̀ sóhun lẹ́nu, ṣá sì máa tẹ̀lé òun àbá ní tẹ̀lé òun. Kò ń ṣe pé ká wá fi èpè àbí èébú kó yá sípò ńlá fi ń ṣe àlàyé Islam fún àwọn èèyàn. So eléyìí ni díẹ̀ nínú ojúṣe àwọn àfáà, ipa àwọn àfáà láti dáàbò bo ìdánimọ̀ Islam, ìdánimọ̀ ìjẹ́ mùsùlùmí. Kọ́lọ́run bá àlékè ọlá kó má ṣáà fún wa ní àgbọ́yé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ju bí a ṣe sọ lọ. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Emeritus Alhaji.
ọmọ ìyá mi.
Salamu alaikum sir.
Ajia, wa alaikum salam.
Alhaji, tí mi bá ṣe, ó ti ń lọ bí 20 ọdún tẹ́ ẹ ti ń lọ ṣe hajj àti umura pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ Hajj Mabrur Ventures. Ẹ̀yin àti Hajj Mabrur Ventures ṣá.
Tó bá jẹ́ ti Hajj Mabrur Ventures, ọdún kẹẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n tí wọ́n ti dá sílẹ̀, ó sì ti tó bí 20 ọdún tí mo ti ń tẹ̀lé wọn lọ ṣe hajj àti umura. Olódodo ni wọ́n. Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ni wọ́n máa ń ṣe fún wa ní Nàìjíríà ká tó gbéra. Owó wọn ò wọ́n. Oúnjẹ méjì tó dáa gbà. A kì í mọ àlápé àwòsí ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tó súnmọ́ haram la máa ń gbé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn olùbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tí wọ́n tún jẹ́ akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ ló máa ń mú wa ṣiṣẹ́ dé gbogbo àyè àṣẹ. Ọgbà tí n bá ti dé sórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà báyìí lọ́lá mi tún máa ń lé sí i.
Allahu Akbar.
Alhaji ẹ wo pásítọ̀tì wa rèé.
Ẹ kàn sí Hajj Mabrur Ventures lónìí ní nọ́mbà 9A Abiodun Fashaki Crescent behind Old Lasu Campus Idiroko bus stop Anthony Village, Lagos. Telephone 0809-211-3680 or 0813-790-0777. Abuja Fana Business Suit Complex Limited, Suite B42, Yahuza Suya Sport, 7 Busum Close behind AP Plaza off Ademola Adetukubo Crescent, Wuse 2 FCT Abuja. Telephone 0813-381-8891. Hajj Mabrur Ventures, ìrírí, ìkọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ àti ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. adúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run Ọba, àtọrọ kẹ́ àti kẹ́ fásáájú Musa sẹ́lá kọ́lọ́mọ tó la àgbà kọ́ bá ní kẹ́ kọ́ bá ní kẹ́ òun àti ara alẹ́ àgbẹ̀dùn dáadáa tó jẹ́ àdìgámọ̀ kọ́lọ́mọ sí àwọn náà ní ìtàn ní inú wọn. Ọlọ́run tí a dúpẹ́ fún Ọba tó sọ ní àgbà kan pé akímù sọ̀láta wa atu zaka, ẹ máa kírun ẹ sì máa yọ zaka. Inú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ náà Quran 9:103 Ọlọ́run tó ra mọ́ ní ìdá àánú sàṣánà kód gbà nínú àmúwálìm sọ́dáka, máa gbà nínú dúkìá àwọn gbogbo àwọn dúkìá wọn sàrà ọ̀ràn yẹn tí ṣe zaka tọ̀ irú mọ̀tìsàkì ìbíà wàá fi fọ̀ wọ́n mọ́ ní àwùjọ, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wàá fi fọ̀ wọ́n mọ́ nínú ọkàn àti nínú ìwà. Wàá tún ṣàdúrà fún àgbà tí wọ́n yọ yẹn inna salataka sakanun lahum. Àdúrà tó bá ṣe fún wọn ní òfin ní ọkàn balẹ̀ pé tọ́ ọ̀nà ọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yóò tẹ́ ọgbà ó sì ṣe àwọn ní ẹ̀sìn padà. Àwa lè béèrè pé how do I calculate my zakat? Tó pé ní ìsìn nínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tá a ti bá wa sọ ní afẹ́ fi zakat àti afẹ́ fi palẹ̀ òsínú kúrò ní àní àwùjọ àgàgà àwọn ìṣúná Islam, ìṣúná owó Islam afẹ́ fi palẹ̀ òsínú, afẹ́ fi ran orílẹ̀-èdè wa ní ọwọ́. Ẹni máa béèrè pé how do I calculate my zakat? Báwo ni mo ti fẹ́ yọ zakat? So àwọn experts, àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ zakat, tọ́lọ́run fi ṣe zakat rán lórí ayé òde òní, wọ́n fún wa ní ìgbésẹ̀ 5 kan wípé 5 steps in calculating your zakat. Gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tọ́lọ́run bá ti ràn lọ́wọ́ tó ní àjẹsẹ́kù a lè gbé ìgbésẹ̀ 5 kan láti lè yọ zakat wa. So ìgbésẹ̀ 5 yẹn òun náà la fẹ́ rọra mẹ́nu bà ní àkókò. Àkọ́kọ́ ni have good and pure intention. Ká ní àníyàn tí ó mọ́ pé ìnámẹ̀lẹ̀ àmọ́lú nínú ìdí àti wọ́n ní mẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́ náà wá gbogbo iṣẹ́ tá a bá fi tẹ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú àníyàn ni tó bá dáni pé mo fẹ́ yọ sàkáǹgbè sí ayé mi tí wọn náà à ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń ṣẹ́kù díẹ̀ sọ wàá máa fọkàn sí ṣé mo ti wọ ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù tí mi ò tí ì wọ̀ wàá máa béèrè ìṣòro jẹ́ pé téèyàn bá láníyàn pé òun fẹ́ yọ kò ní lè yọ torí pé àwọn kan ti gbà pé àwọn ọ̀wọ́ sàká mílíọ̀n sì ń wọlé fún wọn níjọ half a million níjọ 200,000 níjọ 100,000 níjọ 150,000 níjọ 250 níjọ 400,000 gbogbo ẹ̀ ń wọlé wọ́n sà ná wọ́n ná kan ọ̀dẹ̀ wọ́n lọ látàárọ̀ di alẹ́ báyìí agídíwò rí 4,000 agídíwò 2,000 wọlé ìwọ́dẹ̀ ń rí ọ̀sán náà ní sọ pé kálá nìyẹn pa afẹ́ ṣe ọ̀kan nìyẹn. Ẹ̀ẹ̀kejì ni pé take stock of all earnings your income calculate your wealth and your worth gbogbo ohun tó ní pátá tí ẹ̀ sí wọn jọ tó bá wọn gbogbo wọ́ọ̀tì mi nìyẹn wọ́n sọ pé téèyàn bá ti ní tó tó bíi 12 million naira 10 million naira gold àbí ká sọ pé 1.1 million naira silver téèyàn bá ní tó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọwọ́ zaka níjọ́ tí wọ́n bá ti rí pé tèmi náà ní ìdí bá ti sí ma ntọ́wọlé lóṣù tó kọjá lọ oṣù eléyìí náà ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ọ̀sẹ̀ eléyìí ọ̀sẹ̀ ti wọ 2 million ó ti wọ 3 million èmi náà máa ti tó yọ zaka ok èlò lọ́sẹ̀kù lọ́wọ́ mi náà so kọ́ dẹ̀ sí mọ́ra àwọn èlò ló jẹ́ géèmù ní kọ́ dẹ̀ sí mọ́ra géèmù ti tó báyìí wọ́n ní ìgbésẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé net out your debt má ronú pé mo ní iye báyìí nìkan ronú sọ jẹ́ gbèsè ìyẹn ló lórí ìgbà tó lè dí ẹ lọ́wọ́ tó bá jẹ́ gbèsè wọ́n ní àì ní gbèsè lọ́rùn ká tó sọ̀sọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá bí wọ́n sì máa ń pa lóore yẹn so gbèsè yẹn wàá yọ kó mẹ́ tó bá ti yọ gbèsè kúrò fẹ́ ọ̀rá tó ń ká o tó ní tó 10 million lọ́wọ́ àbí 1 million lọ́wọ́ then your net balance divided by 40 wàá fògójì pín tó bá ti fògójì pín net balance yẹn ìyẹn ni rúbò lẹ́ ọ̀ṣẹ̀ 1/4 of a tenth àbí fraction of 1/40 àbí gbogbo tó ní divided by 40 or 2.5% tí wọ́n pè ní rate of zaka iye tí zaka yẹ ọ jẹ́ lápèjọ bá jẹ́ pé 1 million ìní tí o ní lọ́wọ́ yẹn ok silver mo ti wọ̀ nìyẹn divided by 40 25,000 ìlúwò rẹ̀ tó yọ zaka 2 million 50,000 ìlúwò rẹ̀ tó yọ zaka 3 million 75,000 ìlúwò rẹ̀ tó yọ zaka 4 million 100,000 ìlúwò rẹ̀ tó yọ ní zaka 40 million inú 40 million 1 million ní zaka rẹ̀ 39 million yòókù ìwọ ló ní bó bá ti wá ní tó ní wọ́n máa fi pín 40 tó bá ti ń fi 40 pín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wàá máa rí zaka rẹ̀ yọ olówó ní ẹni oníṣòwò ní ẹni àgbẹ̀ ní ẹni oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ní ẹni oní iṣẹ́ ńláńlá àwọn àgbẹ̀ kan bẹ tọ́jú pé corporate farmer ni wọ́n manufacturers òní náà wọ́n lò oko ni wọ́n lọ gbó raw material òní náà ni wọ́n ṣe òní náà ni ó di jíjẹ òní náà ni ó di títà òní náà ni wọ́n mọ iye tí wọ́n jẹ́ ń gain and yẹn they are ready to feed the nation wọ́n mílì rice wọ́n ń ṣe flour wọ́n ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn kan gbogbo àwọn kan yìí ojoojúmọ́ ọ̀yẹ́kẹ́ lómi máa yọ zaka kọ́nà àti ọ̀nà àga kí ó ràn án lọ́wọ́ kí ó dẹ̀bù aláṣìírí so àwọn ọ̀nà tá a lè gbà tá a lè mọ̀ zaka wa ọ̀nà ní kọ́nà ó jẹ́ kó rọ̀ wá ní ọ̀run láti mọ̀ ṣe kó sì jẹ́ ká fi palẹ̀ òsì mọ́ ní àrùn àwùjọ wa barakallahu fima ataytum wa barakallahu fima abqaytum wala hawla wala quwwa illa billah wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر وعلى الذين يطيقونه فدية طعام مسكين
It's the Fajr breeze, it's the moment of learning, it's the aura of awakening. Come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh.
So today, Ustaz, we want to look at this morning
why people rush into relationships even though they are not ready for marriage. They want to avoid the responsibilities that comes with marriage, but they want to begin a relationship. What are the issues?
Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulullah wa alihi wa sahbihi wa man tabi'ahu bi ihsan ila yawmiddin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Give thanks to Allah. We ask His blessing on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household companions and non-Muslims. Now, inshallah, humans naturally, from the question that is given to me, we naturally want to bound, we want to relate. So that also affects you attaching yourself, even when at the time of marriage is not ready. Now, what are now those things that make people to do such things? Number one is, as a Muslim, we know it is wrong. Because if a non-Muslim was, you'll be like, why are you saying that? Why can't I attach myself to somebody?
What's there is
just, So as a Muslim, you must understand that you cannot attach to you cannot attach to the opposite sex if it's not leading to marriage. It's wrong in Islam. Because we say, because that's what Allah said in Surah Al-Ma'idah. So there is no relation between a male and a female. What are they doing? It's not leading to marriage. So it is wrong. So now another thing, even if you are not you're a non-Muslim or you are not even this thing, what is the essence of you and somebody having intimacy? It does not have any end goal. The end of it is just exploitation. So if this is wrong, what always bring about this? We know it's sinful, as it's been sinful. Also know it is wrong, normally ethically. So why is it wrong? What are the causes? Number one of the causes is when people want to, people naturally, because of our natural nature of wanting to connect. Okay. People want emotional connection, attachment. Okay. And that is why you see some people say, oh, especially some of our these celebrities and other things, you observe that many of them nowadays are coming out to say they want to get married. While some of them are 42, 45, 47, which before they were saying that they don't need a man in their life. It will happen.
It's not in human nature.
It's not human, it's self-love. There's nothing like self-love. Don't deceive yourself. You surely want to what? So that's why Islam always preach marriage, because that's the best and the safest. So when you are not into marriage and you want to do that, you need to watch that, because you want to connect emotionally, you want to attach, you want physical assurance with somebody. So it's one of the first reasons that will lead people to connect with the opposite sex without plan for marriage. Okay. One. Second is that because of marriage itself, look at that, because of marriage itself, okay, people will want to connect to just because of marriage itself. Do you understand that? I'm going to explain that. Okay. The meaning is that when people think about marriage, marriage is stressful, marriage is this, marriage is that. That's why the Onyibos they now bring some things for us. You know what they are doing? They are trying to enhance zina. They're trying to enhance zina. Beautify it. That's why study shows that by the next 10 years, wordings like adultery and fornication, they're going to be erased from the dictionary, because they will not make sense again. So that's why what they're using to replace them is baby mama, co-parenting, so just some of those sweet words, bestie, all that thing like that. So they will replace everything like fornication and adultery. They will be wiped off. Before, you don't know baby mama, you know adultery. You don't know this, you know but everything was. So they bring in words. So that's the one, because the responsibility of marriage, they are saying, the responsibility of marriage is too heavy. Because of that, the responsibility of marriage is too heavy. And the point one have said, they want to connect. So then that's okay, let us connect, but there will be no marriage. It's haram.
Not like meeting halfway.
Halfway. But in Islam, it is haram. You can't do that. Because any connection you want to do, you should lead to marriage.
Haram is haram. There's no sugarcoating it.
There's no sugarcoating it. So if you are scared of the responsibility of marriage, remember your parents. They went through the same thing and they survived. So you take it, because Islam have been good with marriage. Prophet give us analogy of marriage with different things. Even Quran, when he presented to us. Because when we say there is no marriage again, the society too will not be saved. That's why if you see society that don't celebrate marriages, there's always a problem.
Okay, Ustaz, what I want to ask now is that for people that are scared of going into marriage, not because they want to avoid the responsibility, but because the realities of our time have made it seem to them as if marriage is expensive and it's very difficult to keep up with.
And full of responsibilities.
Help us assure people or Muslims that are watching us, even non-Muslims now, how Islam has beautified marriage and the end result, what they should expect for people that are going into marriage with the hope of doing it as an act of worship. Help us explain to them how beautiful the Islamic marriage can be and should be.
Yeah, so that is the reason the first thing he talk about our sources, meaning that how is a Muslim viewing marriage? A Muslim is viewing marriage as a very veritable tool that has a lot of things that are attached to it. The spiritual aspect, which is not what we want to talk about today, but there are some other things too that are very, very important. Number one of it is that is what holds the society. You need to use it to emulate your prophet. Your deen will not be complete except it's married. The fourth thing is that it's even something that is going to build your personality. Because there are some things naturally you don't even know about yourself. It's when you get married, it's marriage that will manifest it for you. There are some things that you are not complete about it. It's when you get married, marriage will now build you, to build some confidence in you. I remember before I got married, if you mention million, I'll be scared. Now, if you mention billion, I'm not even scared, bring it.
Because you understand
because marriage have pushed you to this, your brain will open. That's why scholars always bring one analogy that check any streets in the world, not even Nigeria, any streets in the world. Now check the number of people that are landlords there. You see that the majority are always what? The married ones. Anywhere in the world, the majority are always the married one. Why? Because responsibility shape them and make them to develop.
Good.
Do you understand now?
Yes,
so
yes, I do.
Because why we are using the analogy of wealth?
Okay.
Because many of the young ones, they want anything you are saying, wealth should be connected to it. So come, marriage will give you wealth.
So
Allah himself promised it for
is
you.
making us understand that even as a Gen Z, you don't have to see marriage as the lion's den.
Yes.
It is actually a means to an end. It will not suck you up. It will make you responsible and, of course, be in a better identity frame in the society. So for those of you that are scared of marriage, know that Islam does not plan suffering for anybody. So don't see marriage as problematic. Go into it with an open mind and always remember that you will blossom out of it. Whatever stage that you are in, either you are planning your marriage, either you are about to go into a relationship, remember that the end goal is Jannah. And like we always say on Fajr Breaks, this is of course not our best episode. Join us tomorrow again for another interesting episode. It's been Battles and Blossoms, and tomorrow is another day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It's the Fajr breeze, it's the moment of learning, it's the aura of awakening. Come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, come on in about Allah, oh oh oh.
That is for Deen al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and Ra is for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan. That is for zakah, to cure our greed, when we give our money to those in need. Sa is for salamun alaykum, peace be with you, wa alaykum assalam.
Health is wealth, so to say. Our viewer today, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I will sincerely thank Allah for the opportunity He has given to us to be alive and healthy. At Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation, our foundation, we pay premium to issue of health. And we do this through two major ways. The first one is preventive care, and the second one is actually treatment. In the area of preventive, what we do as Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation include sinking of boreholes in area where there is no water. This will prevent the waterborne diseases that could cause serious illness to so many people. As I'm speaking, we have not less than 80 boreholes around the country. Many of them solar-powered ones, so that it is easy to maintain. And most of them are running very well to provide potable water for the communities. Another important area where we are supporting this is to provide food for those who do not have the means. From time to time, we have been doing free food distribution so that when people have good food, they will be healthy. We are in this month of Ramadan, as Ramadan is going on. I can confidently tell you that we have distributed food items worth more than 50 million naira to the indigent people in the country to ensure that they are able to have sahur and iftar. And we are still distributing food for people. These are preventive to ensure that they have good food so that they can be healthy. Before we commence this Ramadan, we have done what we call Keep Fit for Ramadan, where we carry medical caravan around the country from villages to village to check the health status of the people and providing them with drugs to keep them fit for the Ramadan. Not only in Ramadan that we do this, our medical caravan is from time to time that we carry out to ensure that people are well and they are okay. So we do this just to ensure that we have a very healthy community, because a healthy community is a community that will be able to be supporting one another. So these are preventive areas that we've been paying so much attention to, and we are spending so much amount of money in this, courtesy of your support, courtesy of zakat and sadaqat you are giving to us. We try as much as possible to keep people away from illnesses as much as we can. From the Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation, we try as much as possible to now support those who have one ailment or the other by providing them with medical care. This medical care, it could be locally and it could be international as well. We try to ensure that anybody that, as a result of one thing or the other, fall ill, he applies to the foundation, we will look at his requirements and try our best to support him. We recommend them to the hospital. We try as much as possible to use reputable hospital as much as possible, especially the government hospitals. That's what we prioritize. And if a person has decided to use a particular hospital, as long as it's a government hospital, we still accept such hospital. We pay straight or directly to the hospital just to ensure that the money we are giving to the healthy to the patient is used for the cure of the illness that is as applied for. And from time to time, we visit the sick, go to the hospital, which we do in partner with other organizations, to visit those who are in the hospital and provide them with essential items like toilet roll, water, sanitary, and so on and so forth. These are what we do to equally support the patient in various hospitals.
Alberca Microfinance Bank, with the aim of alleviating poverty and creating economic empowerment for the masses. Yes, it's now as easy as ABC to open your bank account. Log on to www.albercamfb.com. Click on download and follow the steps. Great opportunities and fabulous returns await you as you key into Alberca Microfinance Bank ethical investment, where your money work for you. It's purely allowed. You can enjoy the asset financing arm of Alberca Microfinance Bank and also experience easy banking transaction through Alberca Microfinance internet banking and mobile application. Download from Google Play Store. Visit Alberca Microfinance Bank headquarters, number 67, Ladikwa Street, beside Ladikwa Police Station, Mushi, Lagos. Telephone 080-2328-5307, 080-2345-4055. Alberca Microfinance Bank, building your wealth through halal means.
We partner with organizations to treat people with illness like high problem, like glaucoma issue. We partner with reputable organizations to diagnose and recommend drug, and if they need operation, we still go ahead to support in the area of the operation. At Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation, all these are being done through your support, the Zakat and Sadaqah that you are given to us. With the use of Zakat to take care of a community like this, prioritizing our health, we strongly believe that this will give rise to many healthy people in the community that will be able to go about their own businesses. At Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation over the years, I can confidently tell you that more than 15 to 17% of Zakat collected have been used to take care of people with illness. And we do not restrict this to any particular set of people, whether Muslims or non-Muslim. What is important is we want to have a healthy society. And this is one of the areas where we have been applying the zakat and the charity that you have been given to us. So I want to appeal again that please, let's bring our zakat, let's bring our charity to Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation. When you do this, we will be part of that people that are supporting the health being of most Nigerians, because a healthy society is a wealthy society. If you don't take care of the health of people, they will fall sick and they will not be able to do anything. And the little wealth we have to still use it to take care of them. So just as I've said, we start from the prevention, which means we need to do so much to prevent the sickness in the first instance. And this we are doing with most of the things that I have mentioned, like medical caravan, like provision of food, provision of potable water in an environment, and from time to time do screening for people to identify where they have issues. And lastly is to treat them when they have the issue. So we thank you for being part of this exercise, and we appeal to those of us whose wealth has reached the nisab to please come forward to come and pay your zakat. Be part of your brother's keeper, because Islam knows that once any part of the human being is sick, it is the whole society that is going to be affected. And by coming together to support the health of Nigerians, we are one of those who are preventing problems in the community. Until next time we meet, I remain yours sincerely, Sulaiman Olagunju for Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
ألم يأن للذين آمنوا أن تخشع قلوبهم لذكر الله وما نزل من الحق ولا يكونوا كالذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبل فطال عليهم الأمد فقست قلوبهم وكثير منهم فاسقون.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. All praise and adoration belongs to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We beseech His blessings and mercies on our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, his companions, and all believers day of Yawm al-Qiyamah. Our topic of discussion today is faith in motion, transforming daily routines into worship that renews the heart. As we know, as a Muslim, in the first pillar of Islam, it is faith, al-Iman. This faith is not something that is just confined only to our places of worship or to the mats or something that is moribund within us. It's supposed to transcend more than that. It's supposed to control our acts. And that is why we have to make our faith to be living in every hour of our day and every day of our life. This faith is the foundation of all the things that we are doing. And that is why, once our faith is strong, we are going to earn more reward with Allah. What are the ways in which we can make our faith to be a living one? Number one, intention and niyat. Let us look at the intention with which we do all our acts of worship. In Islam, every act of a Muslim is supposed to be an act of worship. That is something that we do as a form of seeking His pleasure. So every act that we perform, be it in our places of work, in our offices, on the way, in the marketplace, are supposed to seek Allah's pleasure. So that is why anytime you want to carry out any act, we have to renew our intention. Check your intent with which you want to do it. Is it for the sake of Allah or for who? In this way, it is going to be, but by the time we check our intention, it will be possible for us to be able to know where we are hearing, and we'll be able to call ourselves back to the track that my acts that I'm performing, is it for Allah or for who? And the moment we realize that we are derailing, we come back to the track. Number two, in everything that we do to make our faith to be a living one, we must be mindful of Allah in our daily actions. It is not enough to be remembering Allah by chanting Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah. But it has to transcend and transform our lives. It has to make us to know that Allah sees everything that we do. As Allah has told us in Hadith 19 of An-Nawawi, that be mindful of Allah and Allah will protect you. We must be mindful of Allah in everything that we do, that Allah is seeing us. He is omnipresent, He is omnipotent. It also involves remembering Allah, that this situation I have, it is Allah that destined it to be. So, it also means that everything that we do, be it in the open or in secret, Allah is seeing it. And once we know that Allah is seeing it, let us be mindful of what we do. You know, some things that we do that will make us to be ashamed on the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah, we must try as much as possible to move away from it. So we need to be mindful of Allah in everything we do. So also, in being mindful of Allah, we should not forget to remember Allah before undertaking any acts. Say Bismillah for every act that you want to carry out. When you want to eat, you want to sleep, you want to undertake any act, try as much as possible to be saying Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Also, part of it is practicing patience. To be patient in our human relations. To be patient when trials and tribulations come to us. To be patient when we are being angered. To be patient when we know that we don't have control over what is happening. So patience is something that Allah encourages, and is also part of being mindful of Allah. Also, showing kindness in speech and behavior. When we want to talk to people, we must be kind words and good moral behavior. We must relate with ourselves as Allah wants us to relate, not speaking harsh or being angered at a little provocations. Part of what we need to do to make our faith to be living is al-ihsan, excellence as a living act of worship, that is alisan, being goodness in everything that we do. This means doing things with sincerity and excellence, and knowing that Allah sees us. Doing your work well when no one is even watching. At your places of work, do it sincerely and do it excellently. Know that where no one is seeing, Allah is omnipresent and is seeing everything. Also, being truthful when it is easy for us to tell lies. Be truthful in everything that we do. This is when our faith will translate into action. As a Muslim, it is not only by praying that we show Allah that we have faith, but in our daily interactions too. And most especially being truthful in everything that we are doing. Part of it is also treating people well with dignity and honor, regardless of our status. We should not allow the position that we are occupying or the state in which we are to make us to be rude to others or to disrespect them. This is part of our faith, because when they want to see, they will not only see you as a person, they will be seeing your Islam. And that is why they will be using your acts to judge Islam. Meanwhile, it is not so. So that is why we have to let our faith translate into action when we are relating with people.
شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون.
Bequeathing one's assets such as lands, houses, and other properties for the sake of Allah is workful. No doubt Allah will reward you bountifully. That's why Z&S Workful embark on various developmental and humanitarian projects, building of integrated hospitals, students' hostels, vocational and skill acquisition centers, building of mosques, Quran memorization schools, drilling of boreholes. Donate a minimum of 1,000 naira monthly in memory of your parents and beloved as Wakfu, and let the blessings continue forever. Be Iznillah. Account details: Al Baraka Microfinance Bank, number 1100317328, Z&S Wakfu Foundation. Visit to 12 East Pavilion, Tafabalewa Square, Lagos Island. 08035382911. Z&S Wakfu Foundation, empowering life through charity and sustainability.
First what I'm saying, and Hadith 2 of An-Nawawi, when Jibril alayhi salam came to him and was asking him, what is al-ihsan? He said, it is to worship Allah as though you are seeing him. For if you are not even seeing him, Allah is surely seeing you. So for everything that we do, let us know that Allah is seeing us. When we are relating with people, when we are doing our work, when we are talking, everything Allah sees. So part of making our faith to work is to have good human relations and to know that Allah sees everything that we do everywhere. Then, number 4 of it is to see trials and tribulations as a part of our spiritual growth. Allah has said that He knows to worship Him, and He knows our situation, and He knows that there is no way that we are going to live on this surface of the earth without undergoing some challenges. When these challenges come, how do we handle it? Where is our faith? Where do we stand? How do we tackle those things that are shaking us, that are threatening our faith? Prophet said that when trials and tribulation comes, Allah is always with those people that are patient and they are steadfast. That is why in Quran 2 verse 163, that's what I said, that qalu inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. That when trials and tribulation come, yes, surely we are from Allah and unto Allah we are going to return. With this statement, it gives you relief that whatever situation you are seeing now, it is from Allah. And unto Him also we are still going to go back to give a final accountability. So once that one is with us, it makes our faith to be firm that nothing, we did not bring anything to this world and we are not going with nothing. And whatever in between our struggle and service of the heart that happens to us, Allah surely is aware of it. So it's supposed to give us spiritual growth, to make our faith to be firm, not to make us to lose everything that we have gained. In an ayah of the Holy Quran, Allah said in Surah Al-Ankabut, verse 2 to 3, it said that, don't we know that He has created us, that He will surely test us on the surface of the earth, and that He has tested those that are before us. So our own is not going to be an exception. He will surely test us. He will test us with hunger, with fear, with hardship, and so many things. And we can only overcome this by being patient with Allah and trust in Him. That is, as-sabr wa tawakkul, and being grateful for the situation that we find ourselves. Then number 5 is being consistent over perfection. We keep on trying. Keep on trying, because it is through your acts that you keep on doing that you can earn Allah's reward. Allah, First said, Allah loves those that are consistent in what they are doing. In your salat, in your charity, in so many things. Keep on improving. Never lose hope that you cannot do better. You cannot recite the Quran, there is still hope. Keep on reading. You are not praying salat very well, keep on praying. You will be better as you practice along. You are not good in charity, don't lose hope. Everything will still become good once we did not lose hope. And when we now look at all these, we have our Prophet ﷺ as a model. All these things that we are talking about, he also experienced it. He is our model in life. He expressed faith through his character. He was a truthful person in speech, gentle in manner, and trustworthy in dealings. That is the life of Prophet ﷺ. He is a model for us to follow. His faith was seen in the way he handled people, in the way he relates with children, adults, and so many people. He relates well with them. He relates with compassion. He was kind. He was merciful. And in his act of worship too, he blended everything. Despite the fact that he is the best man in act of worship, in Salat, he still finds time to help his family. He engaged in household chores. He did his responsibilities. He mended his clothes. He visited the sick, and he responded to people's needs. So, in summary, I will just encourage us that let our faith transcend just being in the mosque. Let it translate into action. Let it control everything that we are doing. Let us be a Muslim in practice, not only Muslim in routine. As we pray, let that prayer translate into action. Let it bring about good human relationship. Let it bring about our act of worship. Let it bring about perfection in our relationship with Almighty Allah. I pray to Allah that in this month of Ramadan that we find ourselves, may Allah perfect all what we are doing. May Allah give us reward both in this world and the hereafter. أقول قولي هذا. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.